If there's one single piece of gear or technology that has the ability to change the way you ride forever, it might be this one. The Sena Pi intercom-capable, Bluetooth-compatible headset. Yep, this little tiny thing here. But let's go back for a minute to 2020. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Change my mind. I don't wanna. Not a great time in history. So let's just go back to the first time we strapped on our Sena R1 Evo helmets. The year is inconsequential. From the very first ride Josh and I took in our matching Bluetooth compatible, connected, intercom outfitted helmets, we were in love. Not with each other, that was ages ago. What I mean is we fell in love with cycling all over again. No joke. We've always loved riding bikes, but these helmets changed the whole experience. Suddenly, cycling didn't feel like a solo activity even when riding with another person. You know how it is. When you go riding with a friend, you probably can't ride side by side because, you know, the trail or path or bike lane isn't wide enough and you should really leave space for others to pass anyway. So there's no way to carry on a conversation. You just have to wait until you pull up at a stoplight to chat for 15 seconds until the light turns green. Either that or shout at the top of your lungs and gesticulate wildly to get your buddy's attention, all while trying not to turn your head too much so you don't go swerving off. It's not fun. It's not efficient. It doesn't work. And it makes cycling not a terribly social activity. But these helmets, sure, you could connect your phone to play music or map directions if you're cycling alone, but earbuds can do that. No, the most thrilling feature was the intercom system that allowed multiple people to talk to each other like you were sitting next to each other on the bus. But the main problem with this tech built into helmets was that it was, well, tech built into helmets. Really cool, but very single purpose. As in, they're really only good for cycling. Now, I'm definitely not a helmet collector, but I know some cyclists are. They have one or two for road cycling, one or two for mountain biking. Then multi-sport outdoors may have a whitewater helmet or a climbing helmet or a snowboard helmet. And there are those of us with tiny heads. The Sena R1 Evo helmet fit me, but not supremely well. I had to add more padding to make it nice and snug. So let's just say it was only my favorite helmet because of the technology, not the look or the fit, which is a bit bulky. But the new Sena Pi allows you to use this brilliant tech on any helmet you already own. That's the beauty of the Pi. It's functional for just about any outdoor activity. And before you ask, no, you don't need to connect your phone to use the intercom function. Just take a second headset, hold down each minus button for 5 seconds, and listen for the confirmation that the sets have paired. That's it. It's really that easy. Now, it only supports 2 users, meaning, unfortunately, you can't invite more than 2 people to the party like you could with the helmet, which might be a bummer if you ride with more than one friend, but the helmets still connect with more people. So there's that as an option if that's more your speed. The Sena Pi does still stay connected for a quarter mile, just like the helmets, and when someone pops out of that zone and back in again, their set will reconnect to yours automatically. It happened to us when we were mountain biking last week. And the voice quality is impressively clear. It didn't cut in and out or get garbled, and the advanced noise control even turned wind into barely a minor whisper in your ear. But maybe the thing I appreciate most is the absence of the main voice command system. You can still voice dial if using the headset to make a call when paired with your phone, but with the helmet you could say, "Hello Sena," and ask her to do a series of tasks, like turn on your lights or make a phone call or play music. But A, I could never remember the exact wording of those commands, and B, at least 3 to 5 times per ride, the helmet would mishear us and we'd have to say, "Cancel," after she would silence our intercoms and interrupt with, "Say a command." It was only mildly annoying, but still, I don't miss it with the Pi. And I really like the option to use it with whatever helmet I want. It's easy to use. There are just 2 buttons and an app if you forget what all they do. And while it isn't waterproof, it's still super versatile. And for mountain biking, holy cow, it's brilliant. Let your riding partner know about upcoming obstacles, if there's a rider coming from the opposite direction, or, you know, just growl slow down if they haven't seen how many times you had to walk your bike over those massive rocks. Anyway, I'm a big fan. And listen, I'm not speaking in hyperbole when I say this just might change the way you ride and how much you enjoy riding with others, like forever. I'd buy one for all of my friends if I could. Maybe someday. One is $99, so not a total budget buster as far as like gear prices go. Subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming review of a backpack that definitely is a budget buster, but not exactly stupendously budget friendly either. Totally worth it though if you ride often with others. Now, if you try it out and agree, let us know in the comments. And then while you're down there, make sure to hit that little bell and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming gear reviews or outdoorsy how-tos. Then check out even more written content on Terradrift.com. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Terradrift. Watch some more of these videos. They're all great. Some of them are even about cycling. Then get out there, enjoy the ride, and wander on.